Alright, welcome back to More Than Peachy's Gaming. I'm your host, Mune. And today we are still playing Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age. Last time, a lot of things happened. I've been dealing with some hunts, in particular those that are found in a variety of areas, including the, I can't remember what the area, Surly Step, I believe that was. So, and also getting the stuff to unlock the higher tiered marks. We also did a little bit of finagling at the beginning of my last session with some craziness with cat-eared hoods. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and load back in. Alright, it's just taking a moment. Okay, so last time we did also go through the Necro Hall of Nabudus, and we got ourselves some nifty magics. Let's go to the inventory because it's easier to show you. Let's see, we got our hands on two, I believe it was Protectka, Bravery, and Faith. And I am also now currently a Knight of the Round, which enables me to buy reverse. While I was also playing, we also got our hands onto a turtle shell choker, I believe it is. Anyone who's not aware of what this accessory does, I'll go to it real quick. Turtle shell choker enables casting of magics with Gil rather than MP. This is incredibly useful, especially for me because of what I am doing. So I bought a bunch of cat-eared hoods, converts all license points into Gil. Remember that I said it was quite a large number. It is your level times, I believe it was, the number of license points times, I think it was like 50. So, and if you have it on multiple characters, you rack up those license points really fast. What I'm going to actually start us off with is something a little bit different. I am going to try to deal with some of the other things that are in the game. In particular, I'm going to do some adamantine farming, because I want to make a Ultima Blade. I'm going to go check the Technics shop. I believe this is... that's Gambit's. Where's Technics? Technics going to be further down the road. I just want to double check to make sure I don't miss this. Technics. I want to make sure I buy all the Technics I can, or I find them. So, I'm still missing a few. So, I have all the ones that he sells. So I have all the ones that he sells by the seashore, so. So, gonna go ahead and go back out here. I'm not fighting any more Entites as of yet, because I don't think I'm strong enough to take those really on. So there are a few different ways that you can actually get, okay, I'm trying to get Balthier out of my party because I don't need him. Come on. Because I am trying to poach things and I should not be poaching. Okay, let's get him out. Let's get Vaughn back in. Gambits. Okay, so since I'm out here, I do not need to have any of these other crazy spells on, like Bubble. Float is okay, and I don't need to have any stealing, because I just don't need them. I'll be fine. I'm just also going to turn these off, because generally only need the ones related to Pinello. Because that's her job. She has us to know. Alright. So, I'm going to switch over to Vaughn, I guess. I'm just going to flee all the way up here. Because I don't need to really kill anything. I know I could use the experience, but at the same time, I'm trying to get Adamantine. So, if I make this go as quickly as possible, probably be in my best interest. Okay. So Adamantine is a very rare material that you get from this enemy. Adamantine. Okay. You gotta be careful on these, because sometimes the characters just like to run all over the place and try to kill other things. Let's see if I can get lucky and get one. Darn. All I'm trying to do is get one. Yeah, right now I'm using Save the Queen that I got for a mark. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit, because I can't be the only one fighting this thing. Some people are really lucky at getting these. I watched somebody else play this game a little bit, and they ended up getting 2 Adamantines from the first 2 Adamantines that they fought. I was like, are you kidding me? How can you get that lucky, right? So we're just gonna run up here, deal a lot of damage to him. Come on, give me what I want. Damn it. Okay. So the biggest problem here is always dealing with this crap. I'm just gonna go ahead and speed us up. Gonna go this way, because I'm zoning. Always a good idea to know exactly where you're zoning to, since I know how to zone very well. I know how to keep myself alive, too. Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. Damn it. Hate when it does that. Where it, like, tries to pull me away. It is because I have gambits on. Got Arcana and an Earth Crystal. Come on. High potion. Damn you, game. Okay. Since there's not really a quick way to always do it, I'm just gonna run out this way. Zoning is 2 zones in both the original and the PS4 version. So just kind of keep that in mind. That's the only way you can get enemies to really spawn back. Let's see what I got. I got a freaking Earth Crystal. God damn it. Okay. And if anybody's wondering, it's like, oh yeah, you have to have this item. I have all of the monographs, including the Canopic jar. I'm just very unlucky with drops. Getting money like crazy, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get this damn item. Earth Crystal. Damn it. It is one of the shortcomings of this game, is just how hard it is sometimes to get some drops. Freaking Earth Crystal. Damn it. Okay, I did not see all what I got from it. Let's go look at the loot. I don't know if I passed it. I might have. Yeah, pass it. Okay, what the hell is this thing? I just saw it. Okay, I still do not have any more of these. I'm gonna move this all the way to the top so I can see when I actually get one. So right now, as it sits, I have one, and that is from the Darksteel hunt. Now, a lot of people might be saying, well, you should have got it in even earlier. Well, I waited. I waited because I completely forgot about the shortcut to the Starly Step. Frickin' Arcana. Frickin' high potion. And didn't drop anything. So again, loot, still nothing. Yeah, that's why I generally just don't open up treasure out here. It's most of the time it's just gil, and I don't really care about gil because I make enough of it just by killing enemies. Alright, back out here again. Oh, that's a little weird. The Mantoys not spawning. That's weird. No, don't follow them. Oh, I got one. I freaking got one. I'll show you here in a sec. It was really fast, and I knew I got it. I was like, oh. That was really weird, though. Alright, so. Inventory, loot. I have 2 adamantine. I saw that I got it because it said I got a nugget. And I was like, oh, yeah, I got it. Alright, now I don't really remember if there's more than just one item that you can get with this. But the item that you can get is the Ultima Blade. Now, not very many characters can use the Ultima Blade, but every little bit helps. I already have Save the Queen, so some people might be saying, well, why do you need both? Well, because getting the sword is kind of a big jump in power. Let's take a look real quick. Make sure we have the ingredient list correct before we jump too far ahead. So, first things first, gotta find a shop. I'm not gonna talk to that shop. I want to use a regular shop, one that doesn't talk forever. So, let's see. You always have to look at the bazaar, is the way it works. If you're ever looking online trying to figure out how this works, go to any shop, okay? I'm going to use a magic shop. We're going to sell. Alright, so, first off, you have to know what to sell. I have a lot of other things that I have to go and collect too for this stuff. But the big one is the ultimate blade. Let's see, what do you need to sell for the ultimate blade? I know it's 2 adamantite, 2 death powder, and a Noma halcyon. So let's start off with the death powder. Okay, they'll be under your powders if you have them. You can organize your inventory for this so you can find them easier, but I have mine for the most part organized, so I'm looking for powders. Okay, so I have 2 death powder is what it takes. I believe? Yep, 2 death. Alright, 2 death powder. Next you have to sell a Noma halcyon. Let's see, gotta go back up. I don't really remember where I got this item, but I think it's for a quest. I'm just kind of looking for it. There's Salamand. Please don't tell me I don't have it. Okay. So you have to have a single... Oh. Noma halcyon. I want to make sure that I got the right item, because this seems like an item I should have. It's under my loot table. I have to go kill a Noma elite that is located in the... I'm just kind of taking a quick look. See if I can find the damn thing. Okay. So, a Noma elite is located in the Damascus Western Sand. It is a little bit harder to actually get it to spawn, simply because it's just what it is. Let's see if I can steal it from it. I can try to steal it from them. It's in the Damascus Western Sands. Okay, so I've kind of goofed up. I should have made sure I had all of the ingredients before starting to sell. I totally thought I did, but instead I have a Salamand. So I have to go find the correct enemy. So this one's in the Damascus Western Sand. So all I have to do is get a sandstorm going. Should not be hard. Let's see, it's in the Western Sand. Oh, man, this is a tough call. I'm gonna try to come from Raven after, because that's probably a better choice. You can steal it off of it, or it is technically a drop. It is the rarest drop that these things can give, and it's the rarest steal, too. So you kind of have to be careful with this. So we're going to go to the west gate. One quick note, before you even decide to go out there to, like, do stuff, you want to make sure that you're prepared. So first off, that I'm going to do with her, is I'm going to put on a rose corsage. I can't stand her being silenced. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and honestly, I wish I just had a set of ruby rings so I can just freaking go crazy on it. But one quick thing about this enemy is it's immune to most things. It can't be silenced, can be immobilized, and it can also be targeted with lure, which is good. But I'm going to put on probably a... Man, this is a really tough decision. You know, honestly, I'm not too worried about her. I'm mostly worried about Vaughn. Okay, Vaughn is probably going to try his hand at thievery. It's going to be kind of crazy to begin with, so I think we're good for this. I don't know how well this is going to turn out. I'm probably going to run out of a lot of items. These things are pretty scary, in my opinion. But I have to cause a sandstorm in this section, I believe. The Midfault or Shimmering Horizons. So, let's see which one's Shimmering Horizons. That one's Shimmering Horizons. So, I can just go back and forth between these two until I get one to spawn. But it needs to be pretty quick. Okay, I'm not getting that much money because I switched out some gear. Okay, so gonna go ahead and climb this way. See if I can get sandstorm going. Weather terrain and sandstorms is freaking annoying as hell. Trying to get them going. See if I can find something about weather and how to trigger it better. Sometimes it's just a matter of, you know, luck, I guess. I might have to leave the entire area to make it work. Let's try that. Okay, so doesn't really say anything about like the weather being able to change. Here it is. Okay, I didn't get a sandstorm. Okay. Yeah, this was a little bit easier when I still had the Earth Tyrant alive. Trying to trigger a sandstorm, but this area just does not want to work with me. It knows I'm up to something. Okay. This is getting kind of annoying really quick. So... Okay. Okay, I found out that apparently the way that I'm trying to change the weather is not appropriate. So, said that I need to be zoning through 2 zones or more. Okay, let's try this. I'm just gonna go this way. Eventually I'll get Dusty up here, but not right now. So... Okay. So go up here, it's got that weird area. Go out here. And it said you have to zone entirely, so I chose to zone this way because I want to get a sandstorm going. Looking for a specific answer. Oops. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Oops. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous trying to get weather going. Okay, so I think I might have to go to the Giza Plains instead of going back up to the Ester Sand because this is not working as far as I can tell. This weather is just all sunny all the frickin' time. trying to get a sandstorm going. Yes, that's way. Alright. Doesn't matter what type of things are going on up here in the TZA plains, as long as it's something. I'm gonna zone a few zones away, that way I can just kinda... Okay, so it's rainy there. It's fine here. Gee. Let's go out to the western sand. Hopefully we get something kind of crazy. It's very bland weather right now, and this is making me a little bit upset. Let me guess. It's going to be nice and sunny out here now. No. Yeah, it's nice and sunny. Which is kind of annoying, actually. Because I'm trying to track down elementals, and elementals don't come out. When weather is just normal, I guess. Okay, so it's like raining out here. We're getting ready to. I'm gonna move a few zones away. Alright. Getting the feeling like the weather just does not want to function with me. Let's see. I'm gonna try to go down to 10 caverns. Maybe I can get it to freaking act better if I do. So bright and sunny. Frick. Alright, let's try rubbing around a little bit. Or going to completely different areas of the game and doing something else. Because right now I just want to kind of get this out of the way. And I think that's part of my problem right now. Is just trying to get something done. Oops, almost missed my turn. Beforehand, I would avoid these things like the plague, but since I am stronger now, I've been trying to run across them. And I had this issue when I played the PS2 version all the time, where things just did not want to work that way. And I'm looking up at the sky. It's pretty sunny, but this one's out here, but I don't really care for it. It's just beautiful weather everywhere, isn't it? Yeah. That's my issue right now. Alright. It's not working. So, let's go somewhere else. Somewhere where weather is a little bit more variable. Alright, so I do have something I can do, but I'd rather not do. So what we're gonna do, let's see. Let's take a look at my primer real quick, my bestiary. Let's see, what are we missing? These are plains, we're missing some stuff during the wets. We're missing a few enemies in the waterway, which I'm not gonna go deal with yet. Let's see, Lishu Mines, we have a few enemies that I could go and kill, but I'm not going up there yet. Let's see. Osmo Plain, I could kill some hybrid gators. Let's see what else we have. I could go after these guys in the Paramina Rift. So I have a few choices real quick. Osmo Plain or the Paramina Rift, both are good choices. Osmo Plain is closer, so I'm going to zone real quick, and then I'm going to walk to the Osmo Plain. Alright, so we're just gonna speed through. Every time I come up here, it almost seems like it could sandstorm. Whatever. I don't really care at this point. It's like, it looks like it could or could not, and it's only a matter of whatever, you know. Alright, go on up. Yeah, I don't care about money right now. Giza Plains still dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just kind of busting my butt right now, going out to the Osmo Plain. I need to go kill the gator. Sometimes it's hard to find the gators. That's the annoying part. So, there's a gator. Alright, I'm gonna quickly zone him because I want to kill more of them. And the weird thing is, it doesn't always appear here. I always forget if there's like an enemy that spawns down here, like a rare enemy. Killed enemies. No, that's just Mark. Okay. Ah, grand. Alright, gonna go up here. Sometimes weather effects cause all sorts of shit to go down. And right now, wow, this game hates me, I swear. Or whatever. Going back out to the Giza. Yeah, the weather's not changing. Okay, so I know there's a way to change the weather, but I can never remember how to do it. So I'm going to take a quick look, see if there's any ideas. Okay, back up to Ravenaster, because this is not working. So let's take a quick look. Because I did try to find some weather stuff, but I don't know. Let's see if we can find this thing. Alright, so okay, so there are a few things that you can do, I guess. You can go to the south gate to Giza Plains. Okay. Okay, so they say the dry is on its way out. So, which is fine. I will just take advantage of this, I guess. I need to get some serpent skins anyway, so a lot of them. Okay, serpent skins are a little bit harder to get because they don't spawn here very much. I must have killed it. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna go find that croc one more time and okay, what I found out by reading this though is that it's on a timed schedule. The weather in the freaking Giza Plains. It's based on a time schedule that can take more or less the amount of time that you expect it to. So it could take up to 2 hours for it to change, which is ridiculous for the amount of time that you have to wait. Okay, that was fine. I was like, I killed a red chocobo. It wasn't level 99 one. It wasn't big enough. I was like, that would have been funny. Mune dies because he ran across a level 99 red chocobo. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the Giza Plains. Okay, I'm gonna assume that we're gonna get to it soon. No, it's flares. I was like, what the heck is that? Shining and doing stuff, and I was like, wait, no. Alright, so just kind of blaze it on through, I guess. We're trying to do the... Okay, still nothing there. Come on. Okay. Well, doesn't seem to be working too much in my favor. Anyway. Okay, so try going out the west gate again. Because this is ridiculous having to fight weather. Just trying to get a sandstorm to pop up. And yes, it's less likely to happen since I defeated the Earth Tyrant. Remember, I'm not trying to actually gain any money or the like. I'm just trying to... Oh, come on. Change weather. And primer. Base area. I'm just gonna look at the Osbound plane real quick, because I feel like I missed something. Nope, I got them all done. Okay, awesome. course, there are still other monsters in the Osmond Plain I need to kill. Alright. Good place, little gator. It is raining. Which is a positive note, I think. I don't know why that's there, but whatever. Oh. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and kill this one. Little gator. I'm just killing it because it's right here, and I'm heading right out to the Western Sand. It's not doing it. It looks like it could be a sandstorm at any moment, but at the same time, it's ridiculous how much zoning you have to do for this. Okay, so we have it raining here. I wonder if I zone from Ester Sand to Western Sand, it'll pop up more often. Alright. Oh, hey. I killed a rare enemy? I don't know if you guys saw that, but yeah, that was a rare enemy. Land Primer. That was a new enemy. That was a... Is that Philodent? I think that was Philodent. Philodent. Yeah. So the dark skeleton just kind of spawned here. That was kind of cool. I didn't really care for him. I'm gonna walk out here anyway. If I remember correctly, there is a chance. No, there's not. Okay, I was thinking about a rare game, but it's further up in the Ester Sand. I was like thinking about that. I was like, yeah, I could totally do that. Yeah, I could probably go do that because this doesn't seem to be working at all. And running across this enemy, I need it for the bestiary, which is even worse. Okay, that was a wild saurian. Did not mean to go and attack it, but well, whatever. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and proceed up here because I know there's a chance that it'll appear up here. The rare game saurian. Okay, so you'll see that saurian right in front of me. That's not hoping for. Okay, that's slaving. Let's go ahead and zone out. Weather up here looks a little weird. Okay. So there's always a chance for just kind of taking a look around to see if it's here. No, it's not. Damn it. You gotta be careful though. If you're not paying attention, it could just kind of appear right there and be a pain in your butt. Okay, so it is raining out here. Now that's a rare monster. So very wolf, yeah. Okay. Reminds me of going back to the Bubbling Vale. I don't need to, so I'm just going to go ahead and go back down here. Go back down to the Ester Sand. Okay. So, gotta be on our guard. Okay. The Wild Saurian. Okay, you just saw that. The Wild Saurian just pretty much killed Vaughn. Alright, so, don't know exactly what that was, but that was weird. Alright, let's take a quick look at the clan primer, make sure that wasn't some rare monster, which it doesn't look like it was. Just gonna take a quick look at my rare game. I found a lot of rare game. That's a Lich, that's Uthano, which is the Matriarch Bomb. Cubus. Chili. Glacian. I have a lot of interesting enemies in here. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that that could do that much damage. Okay, so we've gone quite a ways. We went all the way up to the Mossfern High Waste. Where the hell's... Okay, so there's a Wild Saurian. See, we killed that thing like super fast. He didn't kill us. And for whatever reason, can't get the sandstorm going at all. Well, at this point I'm probably gonna go after some other things. So, okay, the Zertanian Caverns. It's right over here. Because that's always the thing about this, is you changing zones. It always seems like you could easily get the zone to pop up. And I'm just gonna skip over all these because I don't really care enough. Just gonna proceed down here. Because I haven't really been down here a whole lot, so I want to kill some enemies. See, coming down here isn't necessarily all that bad. Ugh. One bad thing is the treasure. Makes me sad. Alright, moving back up. I'm gonna grab this treasure, why not? Antidote, yay, junk treasure. Makes it sound like this area was supposed to be for, you know, early on. In fact, it was not really, because it has some really strong enemies. Okay, I'm heading to the Geese Plains because it's pissing me off. Because it's during the wet right now. And it's raining.
ring, I can run across a tight right here, which might not necessarily be a bad thing. We do frequent this place awfully a lot. Yay! So he more or less was a ghost, whatever, blah blah blah. Alright, moving on. Wow. Not expecting that to happen. Okay. I'm not even finding anything else out here. Jeez. Hey look, a sandstorm. Finally. Okay, so it said it could spawn in this section, which is good. See if we can find one. It's a wolf. Strix. I think I saw something off this way. There's one.
Yeah.
Okay, the game is having a little bit of trouble keeping up with the sandstorm and this thing. So still an earth crystal after all this time. Okay, we're finally ready to kill this damn thing. So we're gonna speed this up. I'm gonna go ahead and... Nugget of Electrum? Are you kidding me? Alright, so what we were hoping for was a Halcyon, and we got a nugget of Electrum, which is not a very good item, mind you. I'm just looking. I love how I'm actually looking at the list of what it can drop and the like. It's not even listed as being one of the items that can drop. So, surprise. Alright, so it's still not a loss. We still have the sandstorm going. Let's see if we can keep it going. What am I targeting? Oh. It's fine. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Go to the next section. Hopefully the sandstorm stays. Yes, it does. Alright, we might be able to keep it going and run across another Halcyon. Or, not Halcyon. Oh my god, I can't speak. Alright, so the question is there one around? Oh, there's one. I'm gonna gambit him to steal. See if we get it. Got an earth crystal and a phase stone. No, that's not bad. Gonna get rid of that and speed us up. I'm hoping that it ends up dropping it instead. Got a phase stone. Damn it. Hey, look. The rare enemy again. Okay. So this gets kind of weird because we start getting into that weird gray area of we're hunting these things till we can get one to drop. Damn it. Might only have like a small percentage of stealing it. It's only a 6% chance. But the chances of it dropping it are 3%. So Just good practice anyway, because I need to get so many of these killed anyway. Okay, it didn't even drop anything. That's really disappointing. Okay, I don't know if they actually respawn very quickly out here at all, or if it's one per zone. I'm just gonna wander around for a moment. Okay, sandstorm is persistent, which is good. Which means I can keep going back and forth to that one. It took forever to get this thing to spawn, which is good. I'm gonna milk it for what all it's got. But I gotta find the damn thing. Guessing it's down here. I haven't found it yet. That's a little weird. There it is. Again, I'm gonna switch it over to steel. Because if I can steal it, man. Again, I don't recommend this until you're pretty good level. Damn it. Can't see. Okay. An earth crystal. Are you kidding me? Oops. I'm not far enough up here. Good thing is I'm getting a good amount of money. So. It has not responded in this area as of yet, so I don't want to leave this area, any of these areas, until I have gotten one, at least. It's one item I need. See if we can find the damn bastard. A lot of birds. There he is. Get him going. Ready to go. I got a freaking earth crystal. Damn it. In case anybody's wondering why, I have the thief cuffs on. I'm still trying. What did it drop? Earth crystal. God damn it. Alright, so didn't drop anything good. Kind of disappointing. Right there. There's my target. kidding me? Come on. Failing to steal from it? Oh, he has nothing to... Does that mean I got one? Nope, did not get it. I wonder if I can... Is there anything that prevents sleep? Nope. Alright. Another earth crystal. Damn it. Okay, I get sick of those really quickly. Hey look, another one. Has nothing to steal. I wonder what happened. Did I get it? No. Makes me upset that I'm not getting it. Not even a drop. That makes me sad. I need to double check my items anyway. I'm starting to run out of some stuff. I know I am. So, let's see. Nope, I thought I was. There it is. Visual effects on these things are it's kind of crazy. It's kind of a cool enemy, nevertheless, like design, but it's just big balls. They cast magic. God damn. Yeah. I don't know if I got it. I didn't look. I'm more likely gonna get it off of a drop than a frickin' face thing. So this is kind of in my opinion, almost an impossible drop to get because it's just annoying. I mean, I'm not gonna go broke by any means because I'm doing this. It's really time consuming trying to get one item. There it is. Okay, that's one of the more annoying things. And nothing to steal. Oh, dude. Hopefully I'm not catching the cold. Didn't drop a damn thing. Okay, grand. Let's see, I'm just kind of looking around to see what I can do with this character. I mean, I can get Kiraga and... what the hell is it? I already have that one, but... I'm just kind of looking at this real quick because I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it. Get an S and a. Takes him to more bombs. Doesn't take her to anything, which is kind of disappointing. Let's see, it's Marius. Where the hell is it? There it is. Takes him to Shades of Black, or depending where the hell the thing is, to some more battle lore. Which it could benefit Bosch. Let's see. Right now, more damage or Cura and Raise, which Cura and Raise is not a bad choice. It's just I could do without it. I don't need another mage really restoring people back to life with Raise. And then last but not least, gains nothing. Gains nothing. Oh yeah, okay. So the reason why this is really tempting is because of that frickin' region. Or not region, Asino. And I think that's a clear indicator that I should, but at the same time, I don't know where all the other espers are going to land. If they're going to land next to him or somewhere else on the board. Because I'm guessing one goes here which will take me up to Potion Lore 2. There'll probably be one here, which will take me to Battle Lore. And probably one down here will take me to the better Cure spell. So, he could be my secondary healer, which would be nice, because right now he doesn't use any MP whatsoever. Wait, that's Mattias. Hand bombs. You said Mattias. I thought it was the new one. Mattias doesn't take these characters anywhere. Mattias. Here's Mattias. Takes me to Giltoss. Ugh. I think I already have Giltoss on another character. Mattias. Yeah, Mattias. Or is it Mattias? I don't know how you pronounce it. Where's it on this board? Did I miss it? Okay, there it is. Let's see, Mattias, it's Bellius. No, it's Elora. There's Mattias. It's Mattias on this board. Yeah, so yeah, this is actually not a bad choice. I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. Having Esuna on this character is just gonna make life a lot easier. Now I have... Oh, shoot. I almost forgot. Damn it. One of the more important ones. Self-MP. Less than 20%. I'm just going to assume that's what it is. I don't know if I can actually use charge on this character. I cannot. So... I'm going to leave all of the healing to... her. Alright, moving back here. I wasn't sure if enemies were starting to respawn. Looked like they were a little bit. But I'm after the big fish out here. There he is. Oh, there he is. Earth crystal. Damn it. Let me switch this a little bit higher. 90% seems a little bit better. Drop a damn thing again. One thing I freaking hate about these enemies. Alright. I have another rose corsage. Yeah, well, whatever. It's one thing I wish he had right now is charge. But right now he's not a mage, so some future thought might want to go into that. Looking around for the elemental, I don't see it anywhere. There it is. Got a phase stone, not what I'm looking for, again. Remember, my goal is to get the rare drop. This is kind of a bogus thing to do. This enemy only spawns in 2 zones out here. Come on. But they probably did that on purpose, that way you don't accidentally, I don't know, run into it all the time. Especially at lower levels. Being very careful not to piss off anything. There it is. There's my target. I walked right by it. A what? The hell is that item? Okay. Again, I'm trying to get the other halcyon thing, so... why am I... Oh, something went wrong in my config. That was interesting. I was not expecting that. I noticed something was weird. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. I saw the bastard over here. Oh, we got face down. Yay. drops it soon. I'm tired of fighting these damn things. Another meteorite? What the hell? Whatever. Let's go out this way. I'm not used to getting meteorites. And, like, I don't know if that's, like, a normal thing in this game, or if it was added to the Zodiac Age in particular, but I do not remember it at all, and I have no idea what a meteorite even does. Is it, like, dark matter? Okay, there, found it. Hey, look, it gave me another phase stone. God damn it, I don't need any more phase stones. Makes me sad. Yeah, I see it. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Nice. Earth crystal, yay. These things are freaking annoying. I'm just gonna go ahead and look, but not touch, you know, kind of that scenario where it's like, oh yeah, the enemy might be around. I can't believe I'm still getting goddamn earth crystals. Yeah, the good thing is I'm strong enough to kill these things, but it takes frickin' forever. I could only imagine how bad this would be on the normal version. It's not even giving me drops. It's kind of like the whole mentality of if a game is set up in a particular manner, Like you're trying to get something and it just won't give it to you. It's kind of the mentality. It's like, yeah, it knows you're trying to get it. And so it doesn't give you what you want, so you will continue to oh, God damn it. I just saw it. Get back here. Mind you, as soon as I get it, I'm leaving this goddamn place. I hate this goddamn enemy. God damn it. Stay with the party. Okay, did not see what that gave me, but I'm going to take a look. I don't think I got it, but yeah. Never tell on some of those. Just playing around in the sandstorm. Hopefully it lasts forever at this point. That's how I feel. I've been trying to get this thing for a while. Okay, no bastards near. There it is. Not a damn thing again. Okay. I call bullshit on you buy this item and it's supposed to increase your drops. Not see what I got. I think I got a face thing, but the space stones are better than nothing. Okay, that's stupid that any enemy could do that. Just put like my entire party to sleep with that. I'm just kind of curious how many phase stones I have now. Phase stones. I have 8 phase stones right now. That's not so bad. Sometimes I'm actually kind of wondering if these things actually do drop it. Got another phase stone. Wow. love how this is supposed to be an elemental, but it doesn't actually use fire, which is kind of, well, not as much. And again, didn't get shit. Oh. Yeah, I'm just not getting this damn thing. Wow. I'm starting to wonder. Yeah. Like I said, I'm starting to wonder if this thing even drops it. Because I haven't seen it. I know it's supposed to be really rare. But I feel like I've killed a lot of these guys. Alright, let's see if I can find it. Any information on this. You earth crystals. Still nothing. place it. Oh yay. Alright. Oh yay. Really? It didn't drop a damn thing. Alright, great. Like? I thought I got it, but apparently not. Alright. Beating pretty good. Fuck you, game. Never giving me what I want. Took me forever to freaking get this going. To get the sandstorm going, now I can't freaking get the drop. I've been trying to steal it. I'm trying to get a drop in general. Got one, finally. Gee. I'm gonna kill you just for good measure. You're freaking pissed. Okay, so I finally got one. Took me forever to get one. Anybody trying to get this thing, I do not recommend this. It takes a lot of, well, patience for one. And you're not gonna get one every time. Not even close. Okay, so I'm just gonna head south. This is making me feel a little bit better killing stuff. Alright. Alright, so going to a shop. Alright, so sell the damn piece of crap. So it's a Noma Halcyon. Thank God you only had to sell one. And 2 Animantine. Alright, so we get the Bazaar, we get this Ultima Blade. Alright, so let's take a look, see if this is actually any better. It is. It's better than Save the Queen. Let's take a look, see what it actually does. Okay, it's two-handed, it's a great sword, it is stronger than Save the Queen by 17, which is good. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on him. You'll always see Sword of Kings pop up there, because it's in my inventory. I have her with a hunting crossbow. I really wish I had a better crossbow rather than what I have on. So, it's a work in progress. Alright. Other than that, she can use Save the Queen. That is your call if you want her to use that. There are some benefits to using Save the Queen, and there are negatives. Her attack power goes up by a ton, but her evasion drops by 10. So you have to take it. Do you want her to be stronger, or do you want her to be more evasive and keep you alive? So right now I'm just going to keep her with the 6 fluted pole for the time being. I'm going to go ahead and put back on a few things. So now that I'm not trying to steal something anymore, we're going to go with the cat-eared hood again. This entire time I didn't realize I had that on him. Alright. So now that I have the Ultima Blade, it looks kind of cool. Kind of. Alright, so I've been screwing around with this for a while. There are other enemies that I need to go take care of, and there's more areas I can cover. So first things first, I do have a hunt, but I don't want to go do it yet. I don't think I'm strong enough for it, and it is one of those weird situations where it's like, am I really strong enough for it, or should I wait? Let's see. We're not ready for the Hellworm yet, so choices. I'm going to choose to go to I'm going to go to the Henning Mines. Maybe. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go to Jahara instead. Okay. Now, there's a reason why I want to go to Jahara before I do anything else. I'm going to grab a chocobo and go nuts, you know. But, mind you, this is a really cheap chocobo ride. 30 is atrociously cheap. So if you are playing this game and you're complaining about how much chocobos are in other areas, they're freaking ridiculously cheap here. And the reason being is you need it for a story section, and they were like, well, if we make it too expensive, it'll cause problems. So I wanted to go over here because let's go ahead and dismount right here. I want to go in the Henning Mines. I've had some comments from some individuals, like friends and so forth, that have claimed that I am a horrible player at this game because I don't always optimize my leveling. So, and that I need to optimize it. Okay, so to optimize it, you have to have certain gambits on. First off is you take off all of your other gambits that do not matter. Okay, bubble does not matter, attack does not matter, that does not matter. Okay, healing, kind of a big deal. Again, bubble, shell, decoy, even that. That's all pretty much garbage. Okay, next. I'm going to use this one because it's probably better. I'm going to change this to my spell. Okay, so you want to use break in here. And you want to target, I guess, nearest visible. Okay, this is going to come in handy like crazy. One of the other things you might want to consider doing is finding an ally that you want to control. I highly suggest you picking an ally that does not really have to move. That's why I choose Vaughn. And let's see, immobilize. You might think that this is the weirdest frickin' thing to have, but immobilize costs 14, and if you can immobilize Vaughn, he won't walk out of the room. No, what? Okay. Here's the other problem. You have to make sure that you turn this on at the right moment, and you also need to make sure your SNA is off. Because you're probably not going to need it in here. So you just have to wait for immobilize to wear off. Make sure you turn off immobilize. I'm going to go ahead and turn SNA back on real quick so I can move again. Gambit. Turn it back off. Because I want to be able to move. Okay, so the way that this is going to work is you hit the switchboard, hit it once, and then you're going to hit it a second time because you shut the doors again. Okay? Then you stand by the door, or right here in this section, and then you go ahead and turn on the gambit to immobilize yourself. Okay, it sounds like a really stupid idea, but it works wonderful. Alright, so now what do you have to do, right? Well, I don't know if you can see this very well. Okay. Everything is being petrified. So what will happen is the enemies will petrify themselves to death, and more will spawn. They'll die at a very slow pace, but because of the way that it works, you'll be fine. Your characters will heal themselves as needed with Kiraja, so the poison won't really affect you. Not really. And if you're worried about poison being an issue, you can always have them set up to cast poison out. So I'm going to leave this going for a little bit just to see if it will continue. Again, if you are planning on putting down your controller and like letting it go and the controller has the potential to die, you make sure you plug it in. That, and you also have to make sure that if you're planning on walking away from the system, you can't just simply disconnect the controller. You have to plug it in. So it has to be on the entire time.
It is one of the weird things that they did do with this game, but they realized disconnectivity does do that. PS2 didn't have that problem because all the controllers were wired, so you couldn't necessarily go wireless, and it could detect when you pulled out the controller. So yeah, again, it would pull up that pause menu, so nothing would actually happen. I'm doing this because I want money, first of all, first and foremost. So I get one per each one. One licensing point. Let's see if my money's actually going up. I have 2,410,444. Let's see one die. Because I do get licensing points. Wait for one to die. There went one. Okay, yeah, I get money, which is kind of cool. It is an interesting strategy to use this. I kind of thought about it a while ago. It's like, yeah, I have this problem with my characters walking out of the screen when, you know, I'm not paying attention. So that's why I'm going to give it a shot. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect my microphone for a little while and let it just kind of play out. I'm just going to watch it and see if it's actually something that you might even consider go in auto level. I'm also going to go plug it in to charge it. That way we don't get disconnected otherwise. So keep an eye on it. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, as you can kind of notice, I am back. I've been watching this for quite some time, trying to figure out if there's a whole, like, rhyme or reason why this works. But, a friend of mine told me it's because someone in the programming team forgot to program in how this battle technically commences and ends. So, as he explained it to me, it was someone forgot to make the plants quit spawning, or jellies, sorry, until a certain number of them die. Well, because break functions slightly differently than, well, killing something, I guess, somehow, it doesn't count it as dying. So I've just been sitting here for a couple hours now, just taking a look at this, watching it kind of play out. And here's the funny thing, when you use break on these guys, you gain experience and license points. And since because I don't have any use for license points, I have cat-eared hoods on all of my characters. So I'm getting 1,800 gil per kill. So let me take a quick look. I've gained almost, I'm going to say half a mil to a mil in gil. One quick note here is I haven't really gained any levels, not really. It's not a very good leveling ground. The enemies just don't give enough for what they do. But the good thing is you can wear whatever accessories you want on. So you can put the embroidered tippets on and gain double the experience. You can put golden amulets on and gain double the license points for that character. Let's say if you haven't completed your board or you don't have an excess like I do. Or you can use cat-eared hoods or anything else that you think will help you out. Maybe, I don't know, a ribbon. So, you got a lot of choices in this one. This one's easier to initiate than the Niglamer. Simply because Niglamer, you have to spend half an hour in the still shrine before he will even spawn. This one you can just walk in, hit the switch, go. So it is quicker to set up. However, it does not grant you as much experience as quickly. So, if you're thinking about leveling up, being AFK, this is probably a pretty good choice. It's very low risk. I heard that it's also recommended to unequip your weapons, that way you don't kill your party members, as I saw Ash die several times. So, but otherwise, yeah, this is a very non-threatening environment. Whereas Niglamer uses, you know, stone and, well, tries to do all sorts of numerous stat effects on you, but stone and doom are the big ones for him. Here, there's no risk of really dying if you take off your weapons, which is a plus. I'm gonna let this play out for like another minute or two, mainly because it's not that bad. I personally, someone asked me, why don't you level up there? I'd level there. Maybe it's early enough in the game I'd consider it. But at the same time, I don't know. I just wanted to try it out. Again, remember that there are several different areas that you can auto level at. You get places like the Leviathan with the sensors. If you know any other good ones, let me know. kind of curious. There's the things that you have to remember though are, first of all, are they actually viable? In both the versions, or is it one or the other? What's the experience output? Do you have to have any specific protections? Like, do you have to have a ribbon on? Do you have to have anything else on? You know, you have to worry about a certain status effect, or just pure damage. What are the defeating principles? How do you keep it going? See, that's a tricky one. Always. How do you keep the leveling going? And I've played older Final Fantasies. I know how to do all sorts of leveling crap. Like, I found a way to auto-level in Final Fantasy V. It requires very specific, like, jobs, and you can do this on, like, the PlayStation 3. Or even PlayStation 1, but you have to plug your controller in so it's working, and you have to be at the beginning of the final dungeon where you run into the sand things where they'll push you back. You have to put a rubber band or coin or whatever on the up, and another one on X. Your characters all have to be in the Berserker job class, so they will automatically attack. And when the battle ends, because it doesn't see anything else, it'll automatically filter right into these results, and it's over, and it'll go really quick. It won't even care. So, and then it'll repeat the process. Walk up until battle, because it pushes you back, and you just keep doing it, and it's a wonderful thing. Now, people remember all those, but that's why I like the whole gambit system, because it takes out having to use coins or the lag, because you have an automatic setup and they're built into the game to a certain degree. Now, whether or not the developers intentionally planned this, I have no idea. But they're in the games, just like the ability to cut through certain parts of the game and do neat stuff, like go out to the Cerebi Steppe ahead of time, go out to the Mossforn Highway, Silkwood, Necrohol, Nabidus, and Everest Deadlands. Way before probably you should be. I remember the original version of this, I would immediately, when I had access to the wets season in the Jesus Plains, would book it for the highways. From the highways I go into Silkwood, and then from there I'd go to the Necrohol of Nabidus, grab the Zodiac Spear, and be happy. But since they took the Zodiac Spear in it out of this game, like from that spot, I didn't think of it as that big of a deal. Okay, I'm getting confused, and killing people is getting annoying. So, I'm going to take control of my party. We're going to go ahead and turn on the important stuff. Actually, whatever. I don't need that on anymore. Turn that on. Honestly, she just has way too many frickin' gambits. I usually keep that on. Oops, wrong one. Lowest. HP. Alright. Get the hell out of here. Oh yeah. Need to get rid of that gambit. Don't need to immobilize myself anymore. Okay, so I've been in here for a little while. I think that pretty much clears them. Alright, leaving this place. So that was a great leveling spot. I don't really want to come back to it. So this has been the second leveling spot that I have tested out. Hey look, it's raining. Go figure. Come on. Okay, this is annoying. Gotta slow it down so I can grab this chocobo. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and grab the chocobo. It's gonna go up this way. They give you so much time on these damn things. Okay, so I'm up here. I'm actually looking around for the... what do you call it? The... Entite. I'm hunting down the Entite because I need it for the bestiary. Most of the time anyway, that's what I need it for. Don't see it here though. It's a little bit weird. Usually it's here. So let's go ahead and play with this a little bit because it'll be out here. That or the weather will clear up and I don't want that to happen. If I saw it. Looking around, it should be around here somewhere. Thought I saw it. It's really weird to be walking around and not be seeing this thing at all. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for big balls of energy, more or less. Elementals. I hate them with a passion. I killed a bunch earlier to get my current weapon. Oops. I have not technically left the area yet. Damn it, stop raining. There's one. Let's take it down. What did I steal? No. We're gonna go ahead and kill it because I hate these things with a passion. I have to kill so many of these things for the bestiary, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I got a phase stone. I hate phase stones. We're gonna head out over here. See if we can run into another one, maybe. Yeah, I don't see any more. I'll try back over in that section again. It's just something I'm looking around for. For whatever reason, this is the only area that I know that it spawns for sure. Okay, look, there it is again. I don't really care what I get from it, but I have to kill so many of these. I'm guessing probably like 2 or 3. Alright, let's take a look. First of all, I don't think I got anything good out of it. No. Bestiary. We're gonna go ahead and go down to the Osmond Plain. No. I'll have to kill it like once or twice. That's really funny. That's cool. Disappointing a little bit, but that's cool. I don't want to fight those things anyway. Yeah, look, I gained a level. It's awesome. As you can kind of see, I killed one enemy. Probably like 3,600 gil. Because every time I gain a level, increases the amount of gil I get by about 5. Ah, dang. I was hoping for a serpent skin. Sometimes the drops in this game are just ridiculous and they take forever. If you're wondering why I got so much money and you've been kind of not paying attention to this, it's cat-eared hoods. I have 6 of them on, so I gain gil based off of my level. So I believe it's 5 gil per license point per level. So right now he is Vaughn is level 60. That means every time I kill an enemy with Vaughn, I get 300 gil. Higher level I am, the more I get. It's a crazy amount. Also, clan primer, another round is getting full real quick. I was hoping to gain a little bit more experience before I took down my next hunt, which I'm not going to do today. This was more or less a filler video, more or less. Me doing my hunting, getting some items, and so forth. But, that being said, I'm going to teleport somewhere. So, somewhere I can find a shop. Like, right next to it. There's a lot of really great places that I can go to. Let's see. I think the one with the least amount of baggage is probably the Western Sand. Talks the least. I just need to lay off on my stuff that I gathered, which I got a lot. So there's a lot of things that you can get from the bazaar, and sometimes you don't even realize that you have the materials for it. Like, one thing that I'm noticing is I have a ton of phase stones. So, rather than be a jerk with them and be dumb with them, Let's see if I can find my recipe book. Here it is. Waiting for it. Okay. So I have a few choices. I can make a Mage Power Shock. I can also use it for High Arcana, which right now I only have, I think, one Soul Themis. I wish I knew exactly where to get more of those. Soul of Themis. A lot of things. Maybe I don't have a Soul of Themis. But I did. I'd already missed it. Okay, in the off chance I just lost it or whatever, I'm actually gonna see where I get more of these, because I have a lot of phase stones right now. So it's used in a few things. High Arcana mainly, and the Mage Power Shock, which I'm kind of curious what this does, because I'm not familiar with it at all. But look, let's see where you get Soul Themises. You get them from Oversouls. Grand. Let's take a look at Oversoul real quick. Oversoul is an enemy that appears in the Necrohall of Nabidus. Let's see what the Mage Power Shock does. It is heavy armor. Okay, cool. You can also get it from treasure chest and steal it from a few different places. You can also poach an enemy for it. Interesting. So it's okay in my opinion, but it's not the worst it could be. So it's in Lucian Mine Site 6 South. So, and Oversoul, let's see what the chances of getting this stupid thing are. Well, it's just a 6% drop. Can't steal it or whatever. So yeah, it is a thing that the Soul Themis you can get for the monograph. That's it. So, let's take a quick look to see what I currently have for sale in here. See if I have any more Soul Themises. Nope, doesn't look like it. I got some Soul of... There it is. One Soul of Themis. Samasa. Okay. I need to take a look to see how many High Arcana I have. Because I am full on Arcana right now. So let's take a look. I have 2 High Arcana. Now I know that the High Arcana is one of those more specific items. Okay, so it appears a bunch of times in the list for items throughout the game.
have to double check to see if I actually have that or not. So high arcana is generally used to make Serpentarius or the Imperial Seal. In both cases you only need one, which is fine. Let's take a look at Serpentarius. You need 3 Serpentarius and 3 Inferior Souls, or 3 Gem Steels to create the Tornasoul. So I'm just going to take a quick look to see if I have any of the other materials to make the Serpentarius. Requires 2 serpent eyes. Okay, so I do not see it down here. I'm just gonna scroll back up a bit to where maybe the eyes are, because they organize them by type. All these are basically like rocks. Pelts, eyes, feathers, horns, fangs, fruit, bones, lumber, stone, scraps, liquid, jewels, eyeballs. So I do not have any of those for whatever reason. I just don't. I just don't have any serpent eyes whatsoever. Snake skins, I'm doing pretty good though. So we're gonna go ahead and look to see. Alright. Serpent Eye. I'm pretty sure this comes from a harder enemy in a different zone that I've been getting my other materials from. Comes from Basculus, which I always forget where the hell this enemy is. It's in the Feywood. Okay, I've not been to the Feywood really, so we're gonna go venture into the Feywood real quick. So back to the Grimoire Jungle, I guess. So we've been in the Feywood once or twice before. We didn't really travel too far into it simply because of the way it is constructed. I'm gonna switch over to Ash because Ash kills stuff at a greater distance. Alright. Look, treasure. I wonder what's in it. Wasting my time. Okay, that was weird. Alright, so we have a few choices to go. I'm gonna go this way. So we've been out here once before. Is the Feywood. I'm not too worried about the enemies because, yeah, I've definitely gotten stronger. Okay, I do not have a map, which makes this a little bit more difficult. But here's the thing, I am also looking for, let me see what type, or what level enemies these are. Okay, okay, I cannot see their level, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a bangle real quick. Kind of get a good idea, that way everybody else can see of what these enemies are. Alright, when we get closer to level 41, I'm purposely staying to the right because there is an entrance to somewhere else. Okay, so our map is skewed right now. That was weird. Okay, so this low walkway down here, be aware that it's here. Okay, this is taking you into the Hene Mines. Okay, so before you go too far in, be aware what level the enemies are. Levels are level 64. Okay, so if you're gonna fight them, make sure, I'm going to point this out, that you put bubble on your party and probably protect. Because they're gonna hurt like a shit ton of bricks. Alright, see, they dealt like 2,000 damage. Okay, now anyways, you gotta be careful when you fight them because obviously they're higher level enemies. And again, you're gonna be gaining less experience because of this section. Alright, you took it off. So there is a treasure here. It's an Aragon moat. Nothing special. I was hoping for something super exciting when I saw that, but I wasn't expecting very much. Okay. Now we're back out at the Feywood. Now we can go ahead and switch our gambits back. Alright, just be aware that that's there in case you ever need to decide to go and level up off of stronger enemies. So they were about the same level as me. I have no idea what I just murdered. Okay. Bacchus's wine. Feel like a holy element. That thing died super fast compared to what I have been fighting. Still a pretty good idea to watch where you're going because I hug the walls when I come to these places. I want to make sure I don't miss anything good. Okay. Okay, here's where it gets a little bit tricky. Okay, I've just cleared 2 areas and have gone to the 3rd. Okay, I need to... I'm gonna go ahead and keep going through here. There is a save point. Always be wary of save points. Alright. It's one of those weird situations where it's like, yeah, this is where you need to go. So I'm not actually going to advance that way quite yet. There was another way over here. Again, make sure you know what you're getting yourself into before you run all over it. Okay. I'm going to pull up this. I'm just going to go ahead and make a big circle if I can. Baywood isn't that big of an area, luckily, compared to some of the other areas. What I do know about this place is, because of the mist, it is a little confusing. I got some quality lumber. Cool. Alright, this is what I was looking for. Nerd. And last but not least, a treasure. That is a serum. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap around this way real quick. Make sure I get all this. Wow, that was weird. I'm gonna go ahead and walk all the way over to this door. That way it covers it. I want to see what's up here real quick. There's a treasure. Cool. Don't really care about the treasure. If all of it is gil, I don't care about it. Okay. So I'm gonna wrap around and come back. Alright, heading through here. Okay, it says that I've completely explored the area. I feel like it'd be lying because I've not. Alright, so I'm almost to my stopping point. I'm not going to go proceed through the Feywood entirely. I'm going to get back to that save point that we saw a little bit earlier. Alright, almost there. This time I'm going to hang left for most of this, or try to stay a bit center. I don't remember running into these guys on my way in. Okay, I did fight these a little bit. Wow, it did not want me to get this chest. Wow. I know I just kind of turned around, that's fine. I'm gonna kill the holy elemental again. like to cast Reflect, like they're anticipating me to cast magic on them. I'm not going to. I'm not a very caster-heavy player. So, here we are again at the save point. Alright. I'm not gonna save my game quite yet. Alright. I have 3.7 million gil. I will save my game. Alright, and that's my good save point. I will be proceeding that way, which is technically still the Feywood, but it's another area of the Feywood. So, catch me next time when I do explore that. Alright, thank you for watching. This has been More Than Peach Eats Gaming, and this has been Mune. Have a great day.